Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine there. Stay safe, have fun, keep learning. Okay. We know that now we are discussing about healthcare sector, chapter 5, structure, function and nutrition. Okay. Previous class we were discussed about the important body systems. Now we are passing through the body systems. Okay. We already discussed about circulatory system, respiratory system, then yes, digestive system, then musculoskeletal system. Okay. Previous class we were discussed about muscular system. So skeletal system. Okay. We learned what is musculoskeletal system, what are the functions of skeletal system, what are the functions of skeletal system? Can you say? Yes, it protects the internal structure, okay, and it allows movement, okay. Then, yes, it produce blood cells, then store calcium and phosphorus. Okay, very good. Then we were discussed about we know that skeletal system is composed of bones and joints. Okay, skeletal system is composed of bones and joints and provide basic support to the support for the body. Okay, then what is skeleton? Is a framework of bones. Okay, joined framework of bones is known as skeleton. Important question. What is skeleton? Skeleton is a joined framework of bones. Okay. Human body have almost 206 bones. Okay. Then discussed about bones. Okay. What is bones? We know that musculoskeletal system, that is muscle system and skeletal system are interconnected. So, student to form musculoskeletal system. Okay. In musculoskeletal system, we are discussing about bones. What is bones? Bone is a dry, dense tissue. Bone is a dry, dense tissue. Then it is composed of calcium, phosphorus, organic matter and water. Okay. Then inside every long bones there is a portion that is called the bone marrow, and this is the place where the blood cells are formed. Okay, and fat cells also. Then different types of bones or different shapes of bones. Okay, what are the different shape of bones? Can you say? Yes, flat bones. Okay. Then irregular bone. Okay. Then short bone. Then long. Okay, long bones. Okay. We discussed their positions. Okay. Then comes joints. Children, what is joints? Yes, joints are the area where the bones are interconnected or joined together. Okay. Joints are the area where two or more bones are joined together or interconnected. Is called the joints. Okay. Joints also allow the movement of bones, okay, and attached organs. Joints allow the movement of bones and attached organs, okay. Then the bones forming the joint are held together by ligaments. The bone forming the joints are held together by a particular Okay. Then joints are three types. Which are they? Yes, fibrous or immovable joints. Okay, fibrous or immovable joints. Then cartilage or slightly movable. Example, vertebrae. Then synovium or freely movable bones. Okay. Okay. That's all about your syllabus. And then only these topics to study. Okay. Your academic syllabus only limited area about the vascular skeletal system. So you have to learn very limited portion. Yes, but these portions in your biology textbook you have to learn very briefly in your biology textbook. Okay. Then we are coming to the muscular system. Okay. Muscular system. Muscular system. Muscle. Okay. The muscular system allows us to move with the help of skeletal system. We know that the muscle system and the skeletal system are interconnected. Can't survive with one. Okay. The muscular system allows the movement with the help of the skeletal system. Okay. The human body is composed of over 500 muscles work together to facilitating movement. Okay. Our body composed of about 500 muscles. They all are work together to facilitating our movement. Okay. The major functions of the muscular system is to produce movement of the body. One of the major functions of the muscular system is to produce movement of the body. To produce movement of the body. Produce functions of muscular system. To produce movement. To produce movement of the body. Okay. To produce movement of the body. Okay. Then first function is to produce movement of the body. Then to maintain the position of the body. To maintain the position of the body against the force of gravity and to produce movement of structure inside the body. Okay. Second function is to maintain the position of the body against gravity. Okay, first function to produce movement of the body. The second function is to maintain the position of the body against gravity. To maintain the position of the body. To maintain position of the body. To maintain the position of the body against gravity. Against gravity. To maintain the position of the body against gravity. Unfortunately, the background is not clear. Against gravity. First function produce the movement of the internal structures. To produce movement of structure inside the body. To produce movement of structure inside the body. The third function of muscular system is to provide movement of movement of structures inside the body. To provide movement of structures inside the body. First function is to produce the movement of the body. Second function, to maintain the position of the body against the gravity. Then to provide movement of structure inside the body. All these are the functions of muscular system. Okay. What is muscular system? The muscular system allows us to move with the help of skeletal system. The human body is composed of about 500 muscles. Okay, that work together for the well-being, for the well-being of our body, or to facilitate our movement. Okay. Then the major functions of the muscular system is include first one, the production of movement of the body. To produce the movement of the body. Second one, to maintain the position of the body against gravity. Okay, to maintain the position of the body against gravity. Okay, then the third important function, to provide movement of structures inside the body. To provide movement of structures inside the body. Okay, there are three the muscle system are categorized into three categories. Okay. Then this is clear. These are the functions of the muscular system. Okay. Then we are going to discussing about the types of muscle in human body. Okay. Types of muscles. Types of muscle. First one, skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle. Okay. Skeletal muscle or voluntary muscle. Skeletal muscle or voluntary muscle. Previous class we have discussed about what is voluntary and involuntary. What is voluntary? Voluntary action or voluntary muscle. The action of muscle can be controlled or is under our control. It's called a voluntary muscle. Okay. Example, skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle we can control. Muscles that are attached to the skeleton, we can control the movement of muscles. Okay. But in involuntary action, involuntary muscle, it's beyond our control. Okay. The action beyond our control is called the involuntary. Example, smooth muscles, cardiac muscles. Okay. Then first, skeletal muscles. Okay. Muscles are attached to by tendons. These kinds of muscles are attached to the bones by tendon. Okay, skeletal muscles are muscles attached to the bones by tendon. These are the muscles attached to the bones. Attached to the bones by means of tendon. Tendons. Skeletal muscles are attached to the bones by tendons. Okay, this is a type of voluntary muscle. Okay, is it clear? Then smooth muscle or involuntary muscles. That is smooth muscle. Smooth muscle. By action is involuntary. Smooth muscle or involuntary muscles. Okay. These muscles control the actions of our gut and blood vessels. These muscles control the actions of our gut and blood vessels. Okay, these are the muscles that control the actions of our gut and blood vessels. Okay, what is smooth muscle? These are the muscles that control the actions of our gut. Control the actions. Control the actions of gut and blood vessels. Okay. Smooth muscle are type of muscles. These muscles help the control of action. That help the controls of the actions of gut and blood vessels. Okay, is it clear? This is a type of involuntary muscle. Okay, we can control the action of smooth muscles. Okay, it's beyond our control. Okay. Then cardiac muscles. What is cardiac muscles? Muscles that can be seen in the wall of heart, or muscle that is attached to the wall of heart is known as cardiac muscles. Okay. Third one, cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscle is also an involuntary muscle. We can control the action of heart. Okay. Can you control the action of heart? No. It's impossible. Okay. So cardiac muscle is a type of involuntary muscle. Involuntary muscle that is attached to the valve of the heart. Okay. Or muscles in the heart. Muscles in the heart. Okay, these are the three categories of muscles seen in human body. Okay, human body have about 500 muscles. They all are work together to facilitate our entire body movement. Okay, what are the types of muscles? Skeletal muscle, that is an involuntary muscle that is attached to the bone by tendons. Okay, skeletal muscle is a type of voluntary muscle that is attached to the bones by tendons. Okay. The second one, smooth muscles. What is smooth muscle? Smooth muscle is a type of involuntary muscle. That means the action of these muscles are beyond our control. Okay. Smooth muscle is a type of involuntary muscle that control the actions of our gut and blood vessels. Okay, smooth muscles control the actions of our gut and blood vessels. Okay, students. Then cardiac muscles. This is also a type of involuntary muscles, and it can be seen. It is the muscles in the heart. Okay, it is muscles in the heart. Okay, these are the types of muscles. Okay, then we are going to the next system, that is nerve system. Okay, before that we are going to discussing about muscular system. Okay, the muscular system, say about muscular system. Okay, the muscular system allows us movement with the help of skeletal system. Okay, the human body is composed of about 500 muscles. All they work together to facilitate our movement. Okay, the major functions of the muscular systems are: first one, to maintain. What is the first function of muscular system? What is? To produce movement. Okay, to produce movement of the body. Second one, to maintain the position of the body against gravity. Okay. Third one, it allows the movement of internal structures. Okay, it allows the movement of the, it produce movement of structures inside the body. That means it allows the movement of internal structures. Okay, these are the major functions of muscular system. Then we will discuss about the type of muscle can be seen in human body. Okay, they are skeletal muscle, voluntary muscle attached to the bones by tendon. Then smooth muscle, they control the action of gut and blood vessel. This is a type of involuntary muscles. And the last one, cardiac muscles in heart. Okay. Then the next system, the nervous system. Nervous system. System. Okay. Then the nervous system is responsible for conducting and coordinating all the activities of the body. It's an important body system that controls the entire activities of our body. Okay. The nervous system is responsible for conducting and coordinating the activities of body. What are the functions? The nervous system is responsible for conducting and coordinating First one is responsible for conducting and coordinating. Nervous system is responsible for conducting and coordinating the activities. Coordinating the activities. Nervous system is responsible for conducting and coordinating the activities of a human body. Okay. It consists not only the maintenance of normal functions but also the body's ability to cope with emergency situations. Okay. It's not only the normal function of body system, it also cooperate in the emergency situation. Okay. So the nervous system is not only the maintenance of normal body system. The nervous system is not only the maintenance of the body system, it also cooperates whether in the emergency situation also. Okay. Then let's see what are the functions of the nervous system. Once again, nervous system is responsible for conducting and coordinating the activities of body, entire body. Okay. Then it's not only the maintenance of the body system but also cooperate with the body's ability to cope with the emergency situation. Okay. Then the functions of the nervous system. Let's see what are the functions of the nervous system. First one, the nervous system has 3 general functions. Okay. Functions of nervous system. There is a sensory function. First function is sensory function. Then an interpretive function. Interpretative function. Sensory function, interpretative function, and motor function. Okay, these are the major functions of nervous system. Okay, sensory function, interpretative function, and motor function. Okay. The sensory nerves gather information from inside the body and outside the environment. Okay. The sensory nerves that gather information from inside the body and outside the environment. Then the nerve carry the information to central nervous system. Okay. The sensory nerve carry the information inside the body and also from the outside the body, that is from the environment. And the sensory nerve carry the information to the CNS, that is central nervous system. Sensory nerves gather the information from inside the body and outside the body, that is from the environment, and these messages are carried by the sensory nerves to the central nervous system. Okay. nerves carry, once again, sensory nerve carry the information from and inside the body, and the nerves carry the information to their central nerve system. What happened next? The sensory information brought to the CNS. The information that brought to the CNS is processed and interpreted. The information that reached the central nervous system is processed or interpreted at the sensory nervous system. Okay, first remember the sensory nerve carry the information inside and outside the body, and particular nerves carry these information to the central nerve system, that is CNS. At central nerve system, the carrying informations are processed or interpreted. Okay, so clear? At CNS, the carried information are processed or interpreted. Okay. Then motor nerves convey information from the central nerve system to the muscles and glands. Okay. The sensory nerve system, the messages are that sensory nerves carry information from outside and inside the body and convey to the central nerve system. Okay. In central nerve system, the informations are processed or interpreted. Okay. Then what about motor nerves? Motor nerves convey information from CNS. Okay. Motor nerves convey information from central nerve system to the particular glands or bone. Okay. Muscles and glands of the body. Okay. These are the functions of the nervous system. So clear, students? The nerve system is responsible for conducting and coordinating entire activities of body. Nerve system is responsible for conducting and coordinating the entire activities of the body. It controls not only the maintenance of the body, normal functioning of the body. Control not only the maintenance of normal functions of the body. Okay, clear? Not only the control of normal functioning of the body, it also operates in emergency situation also. Okay, then the central nerve system, the nerve system has three general functions. First function is there is a sensory function for nerve system. Then there is an interpretative function, processing function, and third one is muscular function, or a motor function is there. Okay. The sensory nerves gather information inside the body and from the outside the body. Then the nerves carry these informations to the CNS, that is our central nerve system. Okay. In central nerve system, the gathered informations are processed and interpreted. Okay. What happened in motor nerve system? Yes, the information from the central nervous system are conveyed to the muscles